everybody. Welcome to RiverCity-Media, Howie Chaney, along with QB1 Randall Cunningham and
The man with the dead phone right now.
the man with the dead
I,
phone. So he
I'm
may
up
end up
to
disappearing.
70% though.
Might go away, might not. Who knows?
He
Yeah.
uh, he may end up disappearing halfway through a comment. If he does, he'll join us as soon as he can. But Randy, I'll let you introduce our special guest tonight.
Hey, I am so thrilled. And let me tell you a little bit of what I know about Joel. And Joel, correct me if I'm wrong. I got to know Joel through Wrestling for a Cause. He was the 2024 kind of the representative for Wrestling for a Cause. Is that correct, Joe?
Yeah.
Yep. So I started to get to notice Joel, and I'm added him followed him. I tried to add him as a friend, but I think he thought I was a stalker. But I got to know Joe. The first thing I noticed about Joe is he is super competitive. He plays a variety of sports. He can hit a softball from a wheelchair better than I can standing up any day of the week. So maybe you give us some hitting lessons here later. But the reason we're here, Joel is the U.S. Go ahead, Joel.
Those those softballs you were talking about just now.
Yeah.
They're actually stress ball kind of material, so you might be able to hit it further than you think.
Okay. Well, he told on himself. But what Joel did, Howie, is become the U.S. representative to the Paralympic Games in Egypt coming up in November. Joel is a very highly successful karate practitioner. He trains, I believe, at Greens. Is that where you train?
Yeah, Green's Karate.
The last thing I'll say, and then we'll open the interview, he has lethal hands, which was given to him by the Wrestling with a Cause. And his hands are a registered weapon. Joel, welcome aboard, man. I'm so glad to have you.
Thanks, man. Good to be here.
We tried several times to schedule you, and it just couldn't get the schedules to work out. Joe, one thing that impresses me about you, and this is about your Olympic accomplishment as much your Paralympics as anything, but just the will to participate in sports. What does that mean to you?
It means everything. I wanted to do it since I started karate. I wanted to make the U.S. team since I started going to competitions basically, and I wanted to start going to competitions, and I wanted to make the U.S. team. I had set a goal to make the U.S. team, and now here we are. So, I do want to say something though, Randall. It's not karate is not technically in the Olympics, so it's just right. Right.
What's the full name of it that you're going to Egypt for?
It's the USA Karate Para team.
Okay. There's so many that I lose track. There's blank Olympics, and like we were talking about the transparent Olympics. So
right.
To qualify as a para athlete, what is required of you?
Just sharp techniques, good form, and fast movements, I think.
When you started, was karate something you loved, or is it something that found you?
In a way, it kind of found me. I started watching a TV show called Kicking It, and one of the senseis, the teachers, they were in a wheelchair, and I saw him go on a mat, and I was like, could I go on a mat with my wheelchair and not be able to tear it up? You know how it was would expect to tear wood mat up. But I found Sensei Corey Green of Green's Karate, and he said the wheelchair would not tear the mat up, so I'd be glad to teach you.
Joe, this is funny, and I know we're on a podcast. You're such a good athlete that sometimes I don't even think of you being in a chair or not being in a chair. You're just an athlete, Joel. And is that the way you look at yourself?
Yeah, I look at myself as any other athlete, but just I'm in a wheelchair. I can do most of the things that standing up people can do, like in karate. I can kick and do all that kind of stuff, the lower half of the body, but I just have to do it in my own way.
Yeah. Uh, is it you're athletic in other ways too? I've seen you water ski,
Hmm.
and we were having a debate about softball. You told me a secret a minute ago. It made me jealous. You get to hit a different type of softball, but you take on sports with a different. I'm going to say it. You remind me of a football middle linebacker. You take it on with tenacity and desire, and it's something to be proud of. Is that something? Is there somebody that influenced you in life? Was it your sensei at Greens, or where did you find that inspiration?
Okay, so interesting story. I, my condition's spina bifida, right?
Yeah,
And that was um, basically when my mom was pregnant with me, the doctors had told her that he wouldn't be able to do a lot, and he would barely be able to walk and not be able to do a lot of stuff. So she had instilled in me to not want to give up, and I never did.
it's wonderful. And you work with youth as your profession right now too. Tell us just a little bit about that.
You mean my internship currently, or
Yes, yes,
okay?
sir.
Okay, so I've been doing an internship for college for my social work class, and I'm at Cherokee Ridge Elementary right now. I gotta have 250 hours working with kids, and they're doing a lot of stuff. They're like PE, team classes. I basically go in there and help them, or do the class with them, basically, and then talk about my story as well.
Your story is a powerful one. We got to hear a little bit of it down at a wrestling and cause
The
event.
Chattanooga one.
Yes, at the Chattanooga one. Um, Share how he will go to you after this just a little bit. Joel, can you give us like a 5 minute version of your story and just I just want to make sure everybody knows a little bit about your background.
I don't know about 5 minutes, but
It's okay.
so
We got where you go as long as you want.
okay. So I had the condition called spina bifida, which I was born with, and I had always had the want to do stuff, but never knew if I could do stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I have leg braces that I walk with, and I had proved myself wrong one day at the Chattanooga Lookouts game by walking all the way around the bases at the end of the game. And I never thought I could do it, but here I am. I did it, and that nearly brought me to tears.
That's awesome. Was that the farthest you had walked at that point? I assume.
Probably, yeah.
All right. Howie, I'm going to turn him over to you. Let me just say this up front, Joel. I have a lot of people on here. We have a pretty successful network, but there's very few people that I call my hero on here. But tonight, having you on, you are one of my heroes, and I look up to you and thank you for everything you've done to share your story. And I don't think God's done with you yet. I think there's more of this story we're going to get to watch written. So, including maybe some para game goal in your future. So, how are you?
Maybe.
You take over, Joel, for a minute.
Yeah, Joel, when you go over and get that karate and win that gold, uh, are you going to be too big and famous to come back on here and show us a gold medal and everything?
Nah, I'll show it to you.
Uh, I'm writing.
Awesome.
I'm writing it down now.
Hey, you don't have to. World Wide Web right here.
Oh,
Everybody, this is video evidence. So if we have to take them to court, we'll take them to court and
we
prove
got it.
this. We got them. Joe, if you would, you mind letting everybody know how old you are?
18. I know I don't sound like I'm 18. I sound older, but I'm not. I sound
And
like I'm in
that
my
how
20s, but
the funny part, I have a pair of socks on that's 18 right now. So go ahead.
Yeah. How long have you been doing karate?
going on 10 years. I started when I was 8.
And you've had the same sensei the whole 10 years?
Yeah, same sensei, same teacher. Yeah.
Uh, if you don't care, let everybody know who it is.
Okay, it's Sensei Corey Green of Green's Karate. He's in East Ridge, Tennessee. It's by the Family Dollar.
Well, we're going to put Green Karate up on River City-Media, Alley. Anybody that wants to contact them, uh, and he has regular classes. He of course works with Joel. Anybody that wants to get involved in karate, I think Green's a good place to start. Go ahead, Joel.
By the way, I did want to mention that I was his first wheelchair athlete that he's ever taught as well.
And does he have more now?
He's taught, well, no, actually, he's taught autism, but never wheelchair.
Go ahead, Allie. Sorry.
You stole my question. That was going to be my next question.
I'm going to put myself on mute so I'll quit talking.
No. You good. You good. So Joel, Randy's made me lose my train of thought now. So when you're training and everything, who do you actually train with, or are other students in there? Are you going against them?
No, it's my sensei, Sensei Green. And there's one new one. There's a new black belt in there. It's Sensei Nancy as well.
Okay. And that's something I guess we should find out. What belt or how far up are you on the chain?
So I'm currently brown belt, and that's 2 belts away from black belt. There's brown and black stripe, and then black.
And the black belt is, I'm new to this karate, but the black belt is the baddest of them all.
Not technically. You go 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree, 4th degree. And then I think 5th degree, 6th degree, 7th degree, 8th degree.
So there, go ahead and unmute yourself, Randy. I know there's something you're wanting to say.
Dill.
I didn't know it was that many degrees. I mean, is that about time or kata learn, or is it just teaching others at that point?
It's a combination of all of that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you move up from belt to belt to belt?
Most people think it's competitions, but excuse me, it's not. It's testing. So, like, let's say you have to do a certain move or something in the right way, like a set pattern. Like Sensei calls it full count, like the katas and all that. Like how he was saying, or Randall was saying, full count, a full count kata. That means like full speed, like competition style, basically.
I've I ain't even gonna say I've watched. I've saw a little bit of karate occasionally, but it's a whole new sport to me. I don't know the system, don't know nothing. So if I seem like I'm dumb about it, I am, because I have no idea nothing about it. But I'm not Randy. I didn't realize that the black belt went up to so many different degrees. What's the highest degree you can get in the black belt? Do you know?
Probably the highest ever degree you probably get in black belt would be the 9th degree.
Okay.
Then the 9th degree is only if you start your own association. If I remember right.
Okay.
The,
So
the highest
oh,
you could possibly get is 8th degree.
okay. And we was talking before we went on the air. Let me ask a few of those questions before we get too far in. I asked
Go
you
ahead.
about going over there, the new experiences and everything, and you said you never been outside the country. Been on the plane several times, but never been
Right.
outside the country. So it's going to be a whole new experience for you.
Right. Yeah. I have no idea what it's like at all, and I have no idea what the experience is like. So if anybody's out there that has been out of the country, please give me pointers.
Especially going to Egypt, right?
Definitely.
So where at actually in Egypt will it be at?
It'll be in Cairo.
Cairo. So anybody out there that's been Cairo, Egypt, let Joe know what to expect, what to see, where to go, possibly not to what not to spend time on because it's kind of a waste of time, you know. And Joe, if you're kind of like me, yeah, you want to see some of the tourist locations, but you also want to get off the beaten path and see some of the things that it's not really a touristy thing, but something that's kind of interesting as well.
Right. Yeah. I'm all about the off the beaten path stuff as well. So
And I asked you who I was going with you, and you told me that earlier.
yeah, it's my mom, my grandma, and grandpa, and my sensei.
So you're gonna have a good cheering section over there.
Oh yeah, you bet, man.
Absolutely. So how many? What what does the karate format call? Is it called matches? Do you have matches, or what is it actually called?
It's matches. Yeah.
Okay. How many matches will you have while you're over there, or do you know yet? Or is it based on you win, you move on?
I think it would be based on if you win, you move on, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that totally.
Right. You know, and I'm just going to make an assumption. I'm bad about making assumptions, but I'm going to say it's kind of
You're
one of
good.
those things where you you probably got one or two matches to kind of qualify and see where you're ranked at, possibly, and then go in maybe like a tournament scenario.
Kind of, but the qualifier for the world event was actually in July. So I the qualifier to get on the team was in July. So yeah, at the national event.
Let's go way back. Excuse me. Let's go way back. And when did you first decided that you wanted to do this and try all this, and then do the qualifier?
It was probably back in 2017 when I was watching a TV show called Kicking It, and I saw a guy, one of the senseis, in a wheelchair, an electric wheelchair, and I thought to myself, how can he go on the mat without tearing it up? And I had found Sensei Corey Green, and he said, "I'm open to the challenge. The wheelchair won't tear up the mat. So come on."
So that's what made you decide to try for the USA para team, para karate.
Basically, and then when I had started competitions, my sensei had realized something in me that he thought to himself, "Oh yeah, he's gonna make the team later on."
So
So
where
yeah,
you qualified? So did you qualify like first, second, something like that? How did you? I wish I could form the questions better, but I don't really know how
you're
to.
good.
But
You're good.
you know,
So
how did you qualify?
Champion.
The what?
That man's a national champion.
national
Okay,
champion, right? So gold medal,
okay.
correct?
Well,
So yeah,
crap. Joel just tell me said, man, I'm national champion. I qualified number one.
yeah, I did.
So how many
So
qualifiers? How many people did you go against?
I went against one person, one other person in a wheelchair, and he actually made the team as well. The first and second get gold medals, or first and second get a spot on the team.
Right. Well, that's good. We're proud of you. We're looking forward to it. And I asked Joel about would we be able to see all that stuff, but Randy he said he didn't know yet, but he would pass the word on to us, let us know if we could watch it, if we could stream it, how we could find out how well he's doing, and you know we're looking forward to. Hopefully, we can stream it to where we can watch it and see you hold up the gold medal, and I'm sure there'll probably be.
Or
I know that big smile will be on your face, but I'm sure there's going to be some tears of happiness as well.
definitely, if I win, there's definitely going to be some tears shed probably.
And we already know that you're coming back on here because we done got you on video saying that you're coming back on here. So
Cool.
we're not going to say we want you to be the first stop, but we won't be in the top 5 at least.
Absolutely.
Got you. Yeah.
Randy.
Hey, Joe, talking about this a little bit, and I watched your journey a little bit. I think you went to Texas somewhere, did you not?
Yeah, Fort Worth, Texas.
And that's where the competition took place. Is it kata, or is it striking, or is it a combination thereof?
Kata. You're on point, kata.
Okay. And for those who don't know, kata is a form
A series of moves in a set pattern.
right.
In a preset pattern.
As you move up these belts, there's different katas you learn.
Yes.
Did you know the kata you were going to be competing with before you got there?
Before I got to national event. National.
Yes.
Yeah, I did know the kata very well.
All right, Joel. We're going to say this a couple of different times, and it's not Joel asking for it. It's us. It's River City Media. On top of River City Media is all the socials to follow Joel. At the bottom of it is a couple of cash apps. I don't know what it costs to travel all these people to Egypt, but it's a bunch of money. What are you showing there, buddy?
It's my business card with all my stuff on it.
Yes.
To help you out.
Those are on
out.
Media right now.
Gotcha.
Don't need to know how much money it is, but I'm sure you need money. I mean, the U.S. team probably takes care of some things, but just food, eating, travel, there's money to be raised in this process.
Right. From what I understand, the USA karate team is covering the hotel and food,
Okay.
some food, so
And then
and competition fees.
oh yeah, that's big. And then but you're planning your own travel airplane flights.
Yeah.
So if you would like to help Joel out, and he's not asking, I'm asking. Those sites are there on River City Media. Go find Joel. Go help him out. Joel, you are a Chattanooga area 18-year-old. I don't know whether to call you. You're a man.
Right.
And people
one of my go ahead.
Dream right now.
Right. One of my interviews that I did previously said Rossville man to make para team or USA karate para team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Rossville, Georgia. So
yeah, do you call yourself a Rossvillian, or are you just like a Chattanoogian? Or I mean, I live in Hickson, but I always I travel. I'm from Chattanooga.
Right, I know what you mean. I everywhere I go, like out of state. So I tell them I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and everybody knows where that's at. So
Yeah.
whether they're in Rossville, Georgia, you don't know where in the world that's at.
Hey, where'd you go to school at? Shout out to them. Where did you go to school?
I was actually homeschooled.
Were you?
Yeah.
So you had you had the roughest teacher. You had parent teachers, didn't you? Ooh, that's rough. Yeah. I have a friend of mine that's homeschooling his kids, and I tell him all he's the hardest teacher I ever seen. So.
Oh yeah.
Did you,
Randy? Did you realize that Joel really didn't answer that about having the hardest teacher? He just kind of.
I noticed. I kept talking so I wouldn't get him in trouble. Yeah, there he goes. Joe, how is it to work at a public school for you now?
It's a different situation, to say the least. I've never been in that kind of atmosphere before, so I'm still getting used to it, especially PE. I haven't been around all that, the teacher blowing the whistle and all that. So yeah, you can understand.
Yes. Let's jump over to something else that you are a large part of, and you are in the Hall of Fame for wrestling. calls.
Right.
You help them with almost every event, and they raise money for Erlanger, and those are great guys. I've been on here, Alan, Will, Bobby Slam. I know Bobby was going to try to check in later on with us, but it is is it a cause that is it one of those things again that found you, or they found, or you found them?
I think I I really don't know how wrestling for a cause got me, but it might have been well, actually, it was Sir William that got me because I know his wife or his ex-wife, and because I was a miracle kid. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Joe. Do you find do you find being willing to help others is a big part of who you are and your personality?
Definitely. I mean, I try to help anyone I can every day.
And when you're at Wrestling for a Cause, you take those events very seriously. And when you speak, I remember being at the one in Chattanooga and you speaking, and you just like everybody's attention went to you. Is that something that God just kind of gave you the ability to the public speak?
I mean, I guess so, yeah. I mean, I haven't done public speaking for forever, so I mean, that's those are the first few times I've done public speaking. The first time I did public speaking was actually at Coca-Cola headquarters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Joe, where do you want to go with the karate from here? Is this a one-time deal, or would you like to be a multiple-time para game competitor?
Multiple.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, this young man is a competitor. All right, I'm gonna go to it because it made me feel bad. When did you play? When did you start playing softball? And when did you get such a sweet swing?
Thanks for the compliment. I had gotten started with the Miracle League of Chattanooga back in 2017 when they had first started, when they had first built the field here. So,
Do you what? I assume you like karate. It's like your go-to.
mhm.
Or the skiing, the karate. What I feel like karate's almost work for you. Which one of do you think of the others as recreation, or how do you look at those events in your life?
I mean, I think I would just put the baseball as my number one, maybe tied, tied for number one top sport.
You look like very happy on the baseball field. Um, do you, is that something that you enjoy, or you're competitive about it too?
I just, I love playing. I basically, backstory on that. I had started watching the Chattanooga Lookouts play back in 2017 as well, and I had went to the championship game because they had made the playoffs that year. And one of my favorite players was TJ White, and he had gotten that spark ignited in me to want to play. And I found the Miracle League of Chattanooga, and here I am today.
Mm-hmm. Joel, let's talk about skiing a little bit. Was it a new adventure to go water skiing, or is that something you've done in the past?
Uh, it was a definitely new adventure, and the two times that I went out, I flipped over both times.
Yeah, I might have saw that.
Yeah, because of the rope snapped out of the rig. That's
Uh,
all.
all right, Howie. After this one, I'm coming to you for a couple of questions. Joe, look, man, Sir William says you have the nastiest chop in the history of anybody around wrestling. Is that from your karate, or is that something you just like when they ask you to do it? You like to break it out?
Okay, so I think I told you this, but I do work out as well, and I can deadlift over 400 pounds, like 410 pounds. So that's where these puppies come in,
Golly.
and then that lethal strike, hence the name lethal striker.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then go ahead.
William pulled me to the side. When we were at Matrotham Con and Haley this year's Miracle Child
Right.
was she hit one of the wrestlers with a chop. I was yelling, "Let Joel do it," and then William grabbed me and said, "No, don't let Joel do it." Joel,
I'd kill him, right?
yeah. So he was like, "No, don't let Joel do it. Joe might hurt him." So is it that tough, Joel?
Oh yeah.
Let them try it on you, Randy.
Nope.
I'd
Nope.
probably break my screen doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, he was in a panic that I was actually gonna, because I was screaming, "Let Joel hit him!" And he was like elbowing me. No. So Howie, again, before we go to Howie, uh, Cash App, Venmo, all at the top of River City Media, and it will stay there until whenever. Joel's trip is when? November?
The last week of November. I think I would leave out. Let me see. I would leave out on. I gotta get to the calendar. I leave out on the 23rd, I think, and then come back on the 30th.
So you're gonna have Thanksgiving in Egypt.
Basically, yeah.
I bet you don't get no turkey over there.
Unless I go to Turkey.
That's true. Hey, Howie, I just thought of one more question I wanted to ask and then go to you. This competition is going to be strictly kata, but you talked about working out. Does physical fitness play part of your kata?
It
As
definitely
Go ahead,
does. It
explain to me
definitely.
how it works.
So, by working out, I can get faster at my movements. I know that looked kind of blurry, but by working out, I can get faster at my movements and potentially get more points to win. So,
I don't think he cares about winning too much, Howie.
No, not at all. Um, let's go back to your workout regimen and everything. What all do you actually do to help yourself get stronger?
I mean, I just do like chest work, bicep work, shoulder work, and all that. And mainly, yeah, most of it's just being in the wheelchair all day, pushing myself
I,
because you gain
I,
muscles from pushing yourself all day in the wheelchair too.
yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I remember first time I saw you, the first thing that stuck out to me, I was like, "Good gosh, that young man is built
Stout
like a, yeah,
tank,
yeah, absolutely. Got muscles on top of muscles. What is it? The muscles from Brussels, but you're the muscles from Rossville.
definitely. Yep, that's
So
how I put it. And hey,
good deal.
I got my gold medal here. If anybody wants to see it.
Oh yeah, why you been holding out for us? Jesus, Joe, you've been holding out on us. Why didn't you show
Look
us
at
that with the start? That's nice.
Hey, that's better than Evan Golden trash can belt, isn't it?
Sure is.
And if you turn it around, it's a belt buckle.
Oh, nice.
And
That is nice.
everybody, and I mean everybody, has been harping on me to cut the ribbon and put it on the belt. And I keep saying, I don't want to cut the ribbon on such a historic medal. Would y'all agree?
Yeah, that's
Oh
a nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yours. You do what you want to with it, and I say leave it exactly the way it is.
Beautiful, man.
Maybe
Yeah.
even put it in a frame. I don't know.
Well,
I was thinking you should get one of your geese and put this on top of one of those and frame it into like a poster size deal. So that would be
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good idea.
Just wait till December when you got the other gold one, and possibly make two in one.
Oh yeah.
two shadow boxes. Okay.
There you go. Two shadow boxes. You didn't mute yourself, but you're all good, Randy. Um, so, Joe, let's. I asked you this earlier, and we'll ask one more time. And I know I keep on repeating myself, but we was on here for about
Good.
10 minutes before we started, and I told Joel, I'm like, yeah, I hate asking questions before we go live because sometimes I forget to ask them during the show again. But I'll go ahead and ask. Getting closer to time for you to compete and everything, how will your training regimen, or what will change about your training regimen?
The training part of it will probably increase. Like I'll probably go more and more, like close to every day, but not every day because I still gotta do my internship and all that. So it'll probably coach go up in intensity too, closer to time.
So the school that you're working at right now, do they know you're fixing to go and do that? And if so, what's their thoughts and reaction?
They're fired up for me. I've even told the kids that I've worked with, and they're excited for me too.
I bet they are. What age group are you working with?
Kindergarten through I think fifth.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Have you carried your gold medal and let everybody see it at school?
I haven't at my internship yet, but I'm gonna put it in my bag.
So let's get to know Joel a little bit away from the karate. Um, Wrestling for a cause. I know that's a big deal for you and everything. Who's your all time favorite wrestler?
Ugh. All time, not just wrestling for a cause.
Let's
Right.
do both. Let's do both. Wrestling for a cause and all time favorite wrestler. Let me. I'm making an assumption that you watch other wrestling other than wrestling for a cause as well.
I really don't,
Oh,
but
do you not? Okay.
I really don't. But I've seen clips of and movies of people that wrestle. But I would think it would be outside of wrestling for a cause. It would be Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And then for wrestling for a cause, I'd probably have to say Sir William.
There you go. Now you know you just hurt Randall's feelings by not saying Evan Golden, but that's
Joe can get by with it. Joe's okay.
because I don't know if you know this or not, but Randy is the vice president of the Evan Golden fan club.
Really?
I am. It,
Absolutely. So motivational music or music. What type of music do you
Oh, here
enjoy
we
listening
go.
to? Here we go. I think I've hit a happy spot for Joel. What type
Oh
of
yeah,
what type of music do you enjoy listening to?
80s classic rock, baby.
So I guess you listen to KZ 106 a lot.
Every single day.
Who's your favorite musician, or maybe your favorite song?
I got two.
Do it.
ZZ Top, Def Leppard.
both good.
Yep.
You
Favorite
know,
songs.
up
Really?
until about I didn't mean to cut you off, but up to about 3 weeks ago, Randy was an honorary member of ZZ Top because he had that big old long beard, but he finally got it trimmed.
Hey,
Well,
Bubba,
I don't remember seeing the long beard, but I just remember meeting you as the goatee. Right? I mean, back to the songs.
Yes, yes.
ZZ Top has "Sharp Dressed Man," and Def Leppard has "Pour Some Sugar on Me." And I'll give you a background on Def Leppard, "Pour Some Sugar on Me." That was my favorite baseball player, TJ White's walk-up song back
uh,
in, back when he was here. Well, so that kind of got me hooked on Def Leppard. And then for 1 second
Yeah, yeah. Go
for
ahead.
for ZZ Top, are y'all familiar with the TV show Duck Dynasty?
yes.
That was their theme song going into the show.
Yeah.
So I had gotten hooked on that. Well, that was my favorite show back when I was younger, and I had gotten hooked on that song. So it's been like that, and I've been to at least like 3 of their concerts here in Chattanooga.
Nice.
Awesome. That's
One
cool.
of them, one of them being front row.
Woo!
That's really nice. Good deal. What is it I'm trying to think of? Um,
You always have
pre-match.
favorite foods.
Well, no, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. The pre-match motivational song. What do you have a certain song you have to listen to before you take the mat?
If I would have to listen to anything, it would probably be those two songs that I just mentioned, or it would be Eye of the Tiger, Survivor.
It's a good one too.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah.
And I always ask everyone, Joel, and you're not going to get out of here without me asking this as far as rituals slash superstitions before you take the mat. Is there anything that you have to do?
Just breathe. Just get my nerves down and all that. So
Yeah, that's why I was fixing to ask you. You kind of breathe to relax yourself and, excuse me, settle yourself down.
yep.
Because I'm sure you just
And it
being
just
around
settled.
you, being around, yeah, being around you, what little we've been around you, it seemed like you're a passionate, extremely passionate person, and you might get yourself too fired up sometimes, and you got to calm yourself down.
Right, yeah. I funny story about that actually. I had gotten at the last national event, the one I had gotten this medal from, uh, I had gotten so fired up and I had to calm down before I went out there. Let's put it that way.
Awesome. Um, Places you like to eat at, or your favorite food?
Favorite food, hot dogs, always. And places I like to eat at would probably be like you know that deep dish pizza place in Chicago called Giordano's?
Yeah.
I've heard about it. Yes.
Okay. That's a good place. And what else? Five Guys here in Chattanooga, for sure.
So back to the hot dogs. You think you give Joy Chestnut a run for his money?
No, no. The way he chokes them things down, no.
Absolutely. And with you being wrestling for a cause, and after all the shows, me and Randy goes to a lot of different wrestling shows. We always go to the Waffle House. What's your favorite Waffle House meal?
Oh, I just got it the other day. What was it called?
All Star.
Not it wasn't that.
Oh,
It was.
That's
I think
that's
it
mine.
was. I think it
Mine's an All
was
Star special.
probably yeah.
You got the eggs and bacon or sausage and hash browns and a
Yep.
waffle and all that. Yep, that's it.
Well, yeah. Bacon or grits and yeah, grits and
Yep,
toast and all that.
yep. Waffle House $12 special.
Yep.
I've ate it once or twice or 15 times over the last few months, so I know exactly what the price is. $12. So you told us about your favorite baseball player. Do you follow football any?
I don't follow football that much, and I know this is gonna hurt Randall's feelings, but I'm an Auburn fan.
no,
Well,
no.
that hurts my feelings.
The Auburn does not bother me. That
Okay.
I Auburn.
Okay.
That other school that I don't like.
And I
It-
think I
It's
know
it's
which one.
this guy right here used to coach them for many years, Alabama. So
Mm-hmm.
that hurt. With you
I,
saying Auburn, that hurt my feelings there, not Randy's.
I lived in Alabama when they made you pick a team, and I picked Auburn. I'm a Tennessee grad, but when I lived down there, I picked Auburn.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll dive into that story later, but for sure.
All right, go
Go
ahead and
ahead.
dive into it now. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay. So back when my parents were married, they went to mortuary school to be funeral directors, and they had two professors. One was Auburn, one was Alabama. So I went in there with them one day, and I picked a team. They had me pick a team. So I had picked Auburn, and it's been I've been to one game, and it was good. So
Nice.
Well,
Nice.
with that shirt you got on, that's kind of almost Auburn colors,
well, I mean it's red, white, and blue, so America, right?
right? Well, Auburn's got the navy blue and the orange, so
Right?
I guess if somebody's colorblind, that may look orange to them, so they may think you have an Auburn shirt on.
Yeah, they might get thrown off by the USA thing right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it is what it is. So, so I asked you about before you hit the mat, you got to breathe and everything. Is there anything else that you got to do before you do your next match or before you hit the mat?
I mean, just breathe and socialize. I'd say just socialize as well. It's good to know your competitors as well.
How do you warm up? How do you get uh, not train, but warm up and get ready for each of your matches?
It's probably like arm swings and all that. So, and then just like getting ready for blocks and stuff, warming up my blocks and all that. Going through my kata at least once or twice.
That's good. Well, that's good. So, Randy, I know we've kept this young man for quite a while. I know we're fixing to have to let him go, and
My phone held up. That's the big thing.
Yeah, man, you're good.
I got a couple to wind up here, Howie. I wanted again to emphasize that we as River City Media want to support local athletes. Joel is a local athlete with a chance to compete on national stage. His social medias are on my page. I know Joel is kind of you find you. You put that in, you can find you, right, Joel?
Yeah. And then for Instagram, you just have to make sure you put the underscore as well
Yeah.
between the I know Joel and all that.
Yes, and we need to get. We're lucky. We have a young lady in Cleveland
Mm-hmm.
that did on a national level. We have Joel that's competing on a national level. It means a lot to wear that emblem you were talking about on your chest in a time that we are struggling as a country. What does it mean sometimes to put that USA on your chest and go out and compete as an athlete?
As the only wheelchair competitor from the USA male, I it means a lot to me. I mean, it brings on a burden for me because it's an emotional thing as well because I'm the first one, and that's a pretty big thing to take on. So, and yeah, I feel like you have to do well, but you gotta focus on your competition as well.
Absolutely, Joel. Now, and that led into the next question. Let's give some shout outs to the people that, we talked about Sensei Green. Are there someone else in your circle you'd like to shout out and just recognize for the efforts they put into getting you where you're at?
I mean, it's just my friends and family. They have pushed me to where I am today, and got me onto the team and all that. Especially my teammates at Marines Karate. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, Randall.
Your classmates, even.
Classmates. There it is. Classmates. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
They've pushed me to get on the USA team and have been supportive with me throughout the years.
I'm going to say this again, Joel, and I'm so proud of you. And I recently met you. I act like I've known you forever, but through Wrestling for a Cause, I met you. Shook your hand. By the way, Howie, don't ever shake his hand unless you want your hand broke. That man's got a powerful handshake.
Randy, I told you the first time I saw the guy, I thought how jacked he was, and I wasn't gonna. No, I may look dumb, but I'm not dumb.
I am dumb, evidently.
I have saw him handshake with TKO and some of the other guys, and seeing the other guys' faces and all that after shaking his hand, I knew I want no part of that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I'll go easy on you, Howie. I'll go
Yes.
easy on you.
I'll settle for a fist bump next time. How about that?
Got you. Hey, you know
I don't
what?
know. I
You
don't know.
might
He may
not.
do that
You
number right
might
there and just
not
knock
want
me
us
out.
part of that either.
Yeah. Uh, Joel, what is the what is the career? What do you want to do with your life? I know you're doing the internship. Is there something that Joel dreams about having a future career of, or do you want to
So,
be a instructor? What would you like to do?
so apart from the karate thing, I'm wanting to work at Children's Hospital as child life specialist. So what they do is they go in the room with the kid and help them explain to them what they're about to go through, the situation, the type of procedure, what that all is, and all that, including the IV as well.
Yeah,
They help them through that procedure as well.
Joel, I lived in a chair for almost a year after an accident,
Hmm.
and it is a life that you have challenges with, and it's amazing to me in the year, and thank God I got better, but in the year I lived in the chair, it was amazing how much you could experience too, and you would learn things that I think I learned more while I was in the chair than I ever learned in my life, and
Right,
about real things like how to deal with my own emotions and how to deal with frustration and how to deal with getting in and out of bed at night. Uh,
right, yeah, and especially at restaurants when the counter is too high to pay. Right,
yes, yes. In that year, I grew great respect for yourself and anyone that is able to process that. But also, I am very, I'm very awestruck by your ability to, and I just like to tell you face to face. And I know we're not face to face right now. That you impress me as a human being, and I hope you get every dream you want in life, son, because you're a fabulous young man, and we're very proud to have you.
thanks, man.
Anytime, any place, but you are coming back
Oh
when you
yeah.
get to. And the last question is, uh, when you go to Egypt, what's the
Hmm.
one thing you want to do while you're there?
Probably go see the pyramids.
That's it. That's it. Howie,
Yeah,
we have a lot of guests on here, but few as impressive as this young man. And again, uh, go ahead, Joel. Let's give you the floor to say what anything you would like.
just one thing. Just always focus on the I cans, and instead of the I can'ts. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, um, we're that's a great saying, and we're lucky to have you. And Howie, it's everybody's got an opportunity to help this young man, and we need to we need to hit that we need to hit all that funding again, and it will stay up there. Anything to close out, Howie? You got to say?
Just want to say, Joel, it's been an honor to have you on here. It's been a pleasure to get to know you a little bit better. Like I said, Randy's got to know you a little bit more than I have at the Wrestling for a Cause stuff, and but it's great to have you on here. We wish you nothing but the best of luck. Win or don't win, whatever, we know you're going to give it 150% regardless of what happens. And we want you to come back on here no matter what. When you get back in, once you get settled back in, time difference, jet lag, and all that stuff, come back on here and tell us what type of experience you had over there. And just know that you got people here back home that's wishing you the best. And once you know for sure if we can watch, how to watch, let us know where we can put it on River City Media where everybody else can watch you as well.
Right, man, and I will. And I don't think I mentioned this, but I will also be going next May to Lima, Peru for the Pan American Championships as well.
You didn't mention that. That's a new one. Oh, wow.
Wow, that's another visit. Joe,
Yep.
you just have your own show now. Let's just so Howie, wrap us up. Take us out of here, cause I won't. You know how I talk.
Lethal Striker, known as Joel.
The
What?
powerhouse.
The powerhouse. what type of show name do we need to come up with?
Oh, here we go. I don't know. What do you think?
Hands. That's all I gotta say. Lethal Hands. I guarantee you, next time he comes back to visit, Joel Westbrook won't be on the show title. It's going to be Lethal Hands, back from Egypt.
Cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, come back and join us sometime in December because you'll be back by then. Settle down for a week or two, get everything readjusted, and get back to your regular routine. And then we'll have you back on then. And then before you go to Peru, we'll have you back on, talk about that. And it's going to be great. Joel, we're looking forward to seeing everything that you're going to be accomplishing over the next several months. And like I said, please let us know how we can possibly watch. If there's some way we could watch, stream it, whatever. I know it's going to be a big time difference, but
And I might be able to go live on my I know Joel Facebook. That might be one of the things that might be able to do.
Everybody go follow so you can see it live.
Absolutely. Joel, we appreciate you coming on. Appreciate your time. And like I said, you think we're joking, but once you come on here once, we're going to pester you until you come back on several more times. So,
Hey,
Joe,
if you send me an invite once, I'll accept.
Hey, Joe, once you come once, you're family, and we consider you family now.
Absolutely.
Best of luck, Joel. Safe travels for you and your family and the sensei going over and coming back. We know that y'all are going to take care, but the way the world is today, you never know what's going to happen. But best of luck to you over there, and looking forward to hearing about the experiences when you come back.
Thanks, man. It's good talking to you guys.
Yes, sir. So for the Howard Chaney, QB1, Randall Cunningham, and for the man of the hour, Joel, lethal striker, Westbrook, the powerhouse, the lethal hands.
Oh, yeah.
Crap. By the time you come back on here and we introduce you, it's going to be like a whole show just getting all these names out.
Yeah, we got to have more people on here, too, right? I mean, Williams got to get on here, too.
Yeah, we'll get the wrestling for the college guys. I was hoping they could come tonight.
Yep, absolutely. We'll get them all on here. But thanks for joining us, everybody. Best of luck, Joel. We'll be in contact and go and support this young man. You can find all the information at the top of the River City Media page and help this young man out if you can. So good night, everybody.
See you guys.